Welcome to Beyond the Spot. I'm Melissa Thornley, and I am so excited today to have Erin Sarofsky here with us from Sarofsky. Welcome, Erin.
Hi.
A great way for us to start this conversation off.
Okay.
Dogs.
Dogs. Oh, my dog. You've seen my Facebook page. Definitely got more fans than I do. Moose, Bernie's mountain dog. He's a counter surfer. He just gets up there, takes what he wants, and he carries it to the couch and literally eats it on the couch. I feel like during the day he's home just eating packs of English muffins, watching soap operas.
What do you think he's here to teach you?
Just to flow with the go. It's just kind of like...
I like that flow with the go.
Yeah, flow with the go. When life gives you English muffins, take them. And enjoy them.
How are you at enjoying the moment? You're
getting better.
Okay, you founded this company. Mm-hmm. You're the president. You're the creative director. How do you ever even sleep?
Everything is just a day-by-day decision. Starting the company came out of a set of circumstances that led me to start a company. I didn't really think it through. You never know where things are going to lead. So it really is about just embracing what's right in front of you and doing the best you can with it. And that grows into something special over a career, over time. So.
Well, and it's odd to think that that's only been 5 years.
It's crazy. But I always say it's mileage, not age. So, because I feel like I'm pretty young to be where I'm at in my career, but I feel like I started a little bit younger coming out of school, and I was at DK, and that was really, they let me do stuff they really shouldn't have let me do. They just put me on jobs that I had no business being on, but they did, and I just took advantage of it, and I just worked and worked and worked and worked. And that's what my main focus has been. Really, my whole career has been on the job, on the work. And I think there's talent there, and I think, a little bit of luck as well, being in the right place at the right time. Me personally, but also in the medium.
Totally, completely different.
Yep.
It's Captain America.
Crazy. Marvel. The main title, designer's dream job. That's like where you end a career, not where you kind of start one. And I very rarely get super emotional about it, but when we got the job, I cried. I was just like, what? I always like to say it's all relationships, and then the creative kind of comes second. But they're not going to use you, even if the creative's good, if they don't have a good vibe on you. So that's why relationships are really important. So I think that's why we got the gig with Captain America, because the creative was really good and really strong and they wanted it, but the Russos put in such a strong word for us.
How much of your day do you spend relying on instinct? I mean, business instinct, creative instinct?
100%. Everything is based on intuition and paying professionals for their advice and taking it.
Right.
So when I have a legal issue, I call my lawyer. And then I follow his advice. Even if it's something I don't necessarily feel like, oh, I should be a little chill about it. If somebody's professional advice is to do this, I'm just going to follow it. The business, the growth, the creative, it's all instinct and intuition and just what makes common sense.
Who were your heroes? Who were your role models?
Well, for sure my father, but I think more because he just cared so much about the company he worked for and the people that work for him. And he put everything into it. And he was funny, just so funny all the time, just looked at life through a certain tinted lens that you're just like, the room gravitated towards him.
The way you talk about Sarofsky, you obviously get a lot of that business sense just from watching how he worked with his company.
I just use every project as a problem to solve. But I think I just use every job as its own kind of vehicle for creating something interesting. Each thing is its own little awesome sauce. At first, actually, this is kind of interesting. I got a call for a very large job. Let's make this. And I was like, okay. So I called my accountant and my lawyer, and I was like, I need a company. I got to produce this job. And that's how it started. I literally went to the courthouse here in Chicago in my yoga outfit and got expedited paperwork for having a company. And that's how it was born. And then people just started calling.
Shotgun company. You call that a shotgun company.
Totally. And then it was just that job. And then that job turned into another job. And that turned into, I need a studio space. And, I should really hire all these people that I'm working with because I can afford it. And it seems like there's going to be more of this work. And when people say things grow organically, I'm always like, but it really did. And it really grew out of relationships. That's why I put that up there with the level of creative. Because without the relationships, you won't have access to the work. When you're at home plate, you got to hit a home run. Otherwise, they won't call you again. So.
Right. Okay, so now there's a series of questions that I'd like to ask people. It's just a triplet of questions that kind of go together.
I'm ready.
So the first question is, where did you come from?
Where did I come from? Long Island.
Where are you going?
In circles. In circles. It's going to be the same thing over and over again, but with new people, new projects that are interesting and fabulous, and just as it comes.
Some people, if they said, I'm going in circles, you would think that they'd be spinning in circles, right? I pictured it almost three-dimensionally where it's like forever.
A tornado. Yeah.
Well, and now what keeps you going?
Rest occasionally, the idea of the next big thing, and the people I work with, they're my family. Every day I show up to work and we laugh all day. I always wonder, like, what did I accomplish today? And I always know I'm very productive, but I just feel like I went and had like playgroup all day. Because the people, even in the most stressful situations, we're all very funny and very authentic with each other.
Well, thank you for providing the inspiration. You're a very inspiring person. That's like part of the purpose.
Yeah, well, I'm nothing if not honest. So you can derive inspiration out of that.
Thank you so much, Erin.
Thank you.